This Togo man called me that I should pay him 200,000.
Yeah.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Josephine. I'm a Nigerian based in Cabo Verde. In today's video, I will be sharing with you all the reasons why I moved from my former apartment to this new apartment. But before I go further, if you are just coming across my channel is all about village vlogs, hair shaving, reactions, tips, Now in Cabo Verde, I make content on Cabo Verde, tips on Cape Verde, what you need to know, the island, vlogging, and telling you all the useful informations about Cape Verde. Today's video is story time. How I was used, how I realized that when you travel from your country to another man's country, the only person you are supposed to rely on is your God. Aside from God, trust nobody. Because every other person you will come across, if you want to build trust on them, they will disappoint you. Now, let's go straight to the video. If you don't know all about Cabo Verde, you can go to my playlist and check on facts on Cabo Verde. You will get everything you need to know about this island, Cabo Verde. When I came to Cabo Verde, the first 3 months, I paired up with somebody. Because seeing an apartment here in Cape Verde is very stressful, would be so hard, it's kind of difficult. So when I saw that apartment, I was desperate. Let me be frank with you guys. I met the agent. The agent is a Senegalese man. He told me the apartment is 300 euro per month. In escudos is 33,000 escudos when converted. So I met him. We talked, we negotiated without asking people enough information which I need to know before moving into the apartment. When I moved in, it was an empty apartment. Most of you watched the vlog where I made a video on the empty apartment and I talked on how I will put a finishing touch to it. Here in Cabo Verde, if you want to rent an apartment, apartments are always expensive. BA studio apartment, T0, T1, T2, it can be very expensive. But renting an empty apartment is kind of less expensive. The apartment was null and void. Most of the Senegalese, the Nigerians, Guinea-Bissau that were close to me could ask me if it was an empty apartment or with properties. When I answered them that it was an empty apartment, they weren't happy for me. They were like, no, it's kind of too expensive. It will be very stressful for me. That was when they said, no, next time if I want to rent an apartment, if it's that expensive, I should be patient to go for the one that have property. When I moved in, there was no kitchen. The kitchen part is even the most important part because I can't cook. I couldn't do a lot of things. I'm always buying food. As I'm talking to you right away, I am still buying food on a daily basis. And you can imagine the amount of money I'm spending. So I still did some, let me just say 1 month. I called the agent and asked him, when is he going to fix the kitchen for me? He kept on telling me next week. When I moved into the apartment, the first 1 month, there was no water. I'm always climbing downstairs and I'm in a 3rd floor. Climbing downstairs to fetch water could be very stressful. There was a time I almost fell down. It was just God that helped me. So when it gets to like 1 month and 1 week, they later fixed the water. And again, the first 1 month to 1 month and 2 weeks, there wasn't light in the room. The living room was having lights. The bedroom, there was light, but the room and the balcony, there wasn't light. So that was how I kept on calling this Senegalese man, come and face the light. He kept on postponing and I get to realize that these people, when you finish paying them the money, it's kind of hell for them to come and fix some of the necessary things you want them to fix for you. So I came out, I called this Togolese guy. This Togolese guy was the one that helped me to fix the light. When he finished fixing the light, I paid him mini school. Mini school is 1,000 escudos. Most time, if I want to do some things, I will just call him. He will just be so fast to fix them for me. Now, living in such apartment where you have lots of problems, how do you do? How will you be able to cope? Question of the day. This video should be an eye-opener to you if you are coming to Cape Verde. If you want to relocate to Cape Verde, watch this video very well. Forward, backward. Not knowing that this apartment that this Senegalese man rented for me for 300 euro, it was supposed to be 25,000 escudos. He used me. And here, when you get an apartment, you are supposed to pay both caution fee. So you could imagine the kind of amount this man duped me with. I paid this guy 63,000 escudos. That is 600 euro. It's not easy. This money I paid is money 3 to 4 people normally pays to be in an apartment, but I paid this alone because I love living alone. I don't like staying with people. It comes with stress, gossip. I don't want drama. Yeah, I'm that Nigerian lady that don't want drama at all. So when I was inside this house, there was a day the owner of the house is a Chinese man. He came up to me that I should come and pay my monthly rent. That was when I told him I am not owing any rent. Rather, you guys are the one owing me because there are some things you need to do in this apartment. The China man later removed the Senegalese man as the agent and put a Togolese man. Before he removed this Senegalese man as the agent, this Senegalese man also want to dupe me with money of water and electric bills. But God so kind, I haven't paid him yet. So when he put this Togolese guy was kind of okay, this is the real amount. The rent of this apartment is 25,000 escudos. When you pay your money, you pay for your electricity, your water, I have to give you your house contract. Here in Cape Verde, when you rent an apartment, contract is very useful because when you want to gather your documents, you want to fight for your residence. Those are the necessary things they will ask of from you. Even if they didn't ask of it from the onset, when you want to renew your document, it's very necessary. So I was living in the house. I could always complain to him that this is what I am passing through. There is no kitchen in this apartment, which you know. Come and fix the kitchen. For you to know that these people are very crafty, this Togo man called me that I should pay him 200,000 escudos. When I finish paying him, he will fix the kitchen and the gas, everything I needed in the kitchen, he will fix it. That was when I screamed, 200,000 escudos. Did you know the money you are talking about? In my country, this is almost 4 million. guys. So I told him, I don't want gas, I just want only the kitchen cabinet. He said, okay, if it's only the kitchen cabinet I needed, I should pay him 100,000. Then when I finish paying the 100,000, when I want to pay for my monthly rent, I will be paying 20,000. Then he will have to remove 5,000 from it. So the payment will be very fast.